Hey guys, Steve here with Scotch and Things. Just want to talk to you about a subject that I've been kicking around for a while and always said I'd do better with and haven't. And that's training with my carry gun. I got my permit to carry almost a year ago, and I went with the Glock 43, and I love that gun. It's easy to conceal. Like I said in the previous video though, when I first bought it, I shot it like crap, and I thought, oh man, how am I ever gonna pass my training shooting like this? So I went to the range 3 or 4 times in like a 2-week span just to dial that gun in. In comparison with my Glock 19, I shoot that very well, but I knew I wanted to carry it, but I knew I wouldn't carry it all the time because of its size. So, and then this summer I picked up a Glock 26, and I've been rotating. Honestly, I just carried the 43 up until probably July. So for a good 6-7 months, that's all I carried. And then I picked up a holster that for my 19, but I still didn't carry it. I bought the 26, like I said, in July, and I started carrying that. I shot it a little bit better because it feels more like the 19 to me. And then I started, for some reason, throwing the 19 in the rotation too, and I would constantly throw the 19 in more and more. Just because I shot it better. It was more comfortable in my hand. I was just more confident with it, and I think that's what it is. It's confidence. So then I haven't carried my 43. I'll throw it in a sticky holster if I have to run the store real quick and just have athletic pants on. So that's maybe once a week, couple times, once every 2 weeks. I've mostly been carrying either the 26 or the 19. Problem is I still shoot the 19 better than the 26. So the question is, why do I carry a gun that I'm not as proficient in? And I think part of the problem is my training with both the 43 and the 26. I go to the range, and I've had this problem for a long time. It's, when I started off with one gun, it was easy. That's what you took to the range. And then it was 2, so you brought both of them. All of a sudden, you're, bringing 4 or 5 guns to the range with you, and you're not getting enough rounds through any of them. You shoot 25, 30 rounds through one. A couple weeks ago, went to the range with a couple buddies, and then it gets even worse. I bring 4 guns because I know they're going to want to shoot some. They bring a bunch. And all of a sudden you're each shooting each other's guns, and you're not putting rounds through your carry gun, and you're not getting any better, or you're not getting any practice in. So that's what I've decided I'm going to start doing. I'm heading to the range right now. I only brought the 43 and the 26. It was really, really hard to leave, the 19 at home, because I absolutely love that gun. The 1911. That was another, that's kind of fallen away. I haven't shot that in a while, but I truly enjoy shooting that gun. The 34, I need more time on that because that's my, competition gun, even though I shoot competition with the 19 too. So I've decided I'm going to start making range visits, and maybe you guys already do this and I'm just an idiot, so let me know. And I've thought about it, and then I always said I was going to do this, but then I never did. I'd get ready to the range and be like, oh yeah, I gotta bring everything. And one, it's just kind of a pain bringing all that ammo to, shoot. I'm pretty quick at the range. I'm there under an hour. And to shoot 4 guns in under an hour, you're not doing yourselves any favors, trust me. So, and then I'd end up shooting the 19 more because, I'm just better with it, and it's caught me. It's like, oh, okay, I'm putting holes through paper, and well, what looks better? What pattern looks better? Oh, the 19. That's what I'm going to keep shooting. So So I'm forcing myself. I was just going to bring one, but really I carry these two more than anything. Actually, the winter's coming, I'll start carrying the 19 more. But I mean, I haven't shot the 43 since the summer, and that is inexcusable for a carry gun. And that's why I honestly haven't carried it that much. I mean, I knew I haven't shot it. So this winter, I'm going to take the time and just, you know, today I'm bringing 2 guns. Next week, I'll probably just bring 1 gun, just the 43 or the 26. And I'm going to try that. And I'll, you know, maybe I'll post a video after the range session with, or if I can get any shots in there or something like that, or if I remember. I'm always real quick to throw my targets away. Maybe I'll start saving those and date them to see the progression. So hopefully I'll remember to do that this time. Usually it's just as soon as I'm done with one, I fold it up, throw it in the trash can behind me. But that might be kind of a fun experiment to see how I can progress and get better and dial in these carry guns. And honestly, I think it's something everybody that carries a gun should do. And I am really proficient, I believe, with my 19. Not so much with the other 2, and it's my own fault, honestly. I take them to the range, I put 2 mags through them, and then switch to the 19 or something, and that's, you know, it's an excuse, but not a good excuse. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys do. How do you guys train? Like I said, you know, I shoot with some friends, and you know, I don't have a lot of friends that shoot, but I've got a good handful, and they all do something. You know, some of them don't shoot very, you know, serious at all. It's just a kind of they're not going to shoot unless I call them. I've got a couple other friends that shoot very well. And another thing I need to get into is, you know, dry fire practice. One buddy of mine keeps telling me that, and I just keep putting it off because I'm lazy, and I'm doing myself a disservice there too, because I know when I do dry fire practice, I can tell what I'm doing, and I can notice where the flinch is and the trigger. So it's just something I need to get better at. So if I remember, I'll throw some shots up of the targets and kind of keep track of them and let you guys know how this goes. But honestly, let me in the comments, let me know what you guys do and how you train with your carry guns. All right, talk to you later. Bye. Hey guys, Steve here with Scotch and Things, back from my trip to the range with the 26 and 43. I've got some targets to show you. Right now we're in the, sorry for the camera angle, the dungeon, which will soon be my gun room, dedicated gun room, work in progress. I'll show you that when I get all done with the safe and workbench and shelves and stuff like that. Alright, so like I said, when I got my carry permit, I started carrying the 43. I bought it solely for that. Empty. And I carry it with, you know, a +1 Tran Tactical and a +2. And that was fine. And then I don't know why, you know, I'd always planned on carrying my 19. This is my 26. I'm looking, it is hot. I'm going to put it back in the holster. Both of these are riding in Green Force Tactical appendix rigs. When I first got the, like I said, the 43, completely happy with it. And then I got, I don't know if I started listening to all the stuff on the internet or was worried about capacity. I needed more firepower. So I started carrying the 19 with a spare mag, a Glock 17 mag, and now I carry the 26 with a spare 17 mag. And I hadn't shot the 43 in probably 6 months, so that's why I hadn't been carrying it, because I knew, you know, I hadn't shot this thing in a while. I want to make sure I'm proficient with it again. So I went to the range today and only took these 2 guns. Usually I take 4 or 5, like I said, and you don't really end up putting a lot of rounds through anything when you do that. My Glock 19, my Glock 40 or 34 that I use for competition, I shoot those things dead on. I don't know if it's the smaller frame gun that gives me trouble, but you'll see in these targets, I tend to go low and left. I can look it up. I know I'm doing something wrong with my trigger pull or something. But I don't do it with my 19, which is weird. So maybe you guys can, I'm sure it has something to do with the size of the gun. If you guys want to comment, go ahead. I'll show you these targets. I started out with the 26. At the top row, A through F is from 3 yards. Pretty good. You can kind of see I do low and left. And then the bottom, G through L or G through, shot through J. I shot a little faster, so the spread, it's a little bit more spread out. But I'm happy with that. And some guys might go, oh, 3 or 4 yards, that's not very far. Typically, from what I've read, that's what a self-defense shooting is, and I'm not looking to go long range. And what I'm going to try and do with my training, and what I'm going to try and do showing you guys coming up with these guns in the future, is getting it so 3 and 4 yards, the grouping is tight. And then once I get that mastered, then I'll go out to longer distances and try and master that. But right now I'm going to focus on 3 and 4 yards with both of these guns until I get to the point where there's no question about it. When I pull the gun, it's going to go where I want it to go before I go out to longer distances. So there's the 26. And here's the 43. Again, A through F, a little bit slower. G through L, a little bit faster. And you can see I get, I don't know what it is. When I go longer, the longer I shoot, I don't know if I start to lose concentration, but the shots you can see are wandering way down compared to the top. So I need to work on that with the 43, but I was happy with how I shot this today. So I definitely need to work on this some more, work on the 26, and I'll show you my progress. So let me know what you guys do, comment. Thanks for watching. Talk to you guys later.